absolutely superb, yeah. I mean, the blue and whites are all over the place, aren't they? I mean, they're in the stadium here now. There's a little warm-up game going on. But I'm sure the lads will get a tremendous reception when they come in, yeah.
What's been the routine today?
Well, the normal routine, pretty much routine. The boys had a sleep this morning, a lie-in, and then a lunch after a walk. And then another rest in the afternoon, then down at the stadium and ready to go.
I gather you've played here before, haven't you?
Yeah, about 21 years ago. I played for the England youth team here in the stadium, and we went on to win the Junior World Cup, the little World Cup at that time in Holland. And it's a great stadium. I mean, the surface is absolutely superb.
Success would be nice again tonight, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, yeah. What we'd like is that trophy on that plane going home to England tonight.
Scenes in the Feyenoord Stadium, Rotterdam, as the teams come out onto the pitch. We're set for the European Cup Winners' Cup final, Everton against Rapid Vienna. Our commentary team is Brian Clough and Brian Moore.
Good evening to you then from Rotterdam. This is the Rapid Vienna team list that's coming up. They look for influence from one of their oldest players, the captain and the number 9, Hans Krankel, a 32-year-old striker, one of Europe's great goal scorers of the past decade. But they're going to miss another one, because an hour or so ago, dramatically, we heard the news that their Czech midfield player, Antonin Panenka, has dropped out. He's injured, and he will be a substitute. Fantastic atmosphere here in the stadium that holds 58,000, but it's a little less than that at the moment. Everton with the championship already won, the FA Cup beckoning, the attacking power of their side has truly worried the Austrians. And Trevor Steven. And the big number 6 there, Keenas, not really getting it away, the cross coming over, but it's behind for the goal kick. Sharp trying to come off his man, collecting, finding Reed. Van den Hauwe. Frischtig away. Ratcliffe. And not a very good clearance there by Gaga. And Sharp turns it back again towards Andy Gray. And Fonsel getting it above Gray's head in Rotterdam in this European Cup Winners' Cup final. And here's Trevor Steven now for Everton. Good run. Splendid run there by Steven. And Gray doing well to change the point of it as Gary Stevens plays it in again. This might come for Sheedy. He's got support here from Van den Hauwe, who will now take the throw. Well, of course, they've every right to be confident, Everton. The championship is theirs. And until they came against Nottingham Forest on Saturday, 28 games this year without defeat. That sort of record builds confidence. And some lovely one-touch close stuff here from Everton, being applauded by the Dutch crowd as Van den Hauwe plays it in, but it's a simple one for the keeper. That famous left foot, curling it in well, and a good jump that got it away for the Austrians. Stevens going in well. A touch on there by Sharp, and it won't come through to Gray. Browneder getting it away. Van den Hauwe keeping the pressure on Rapid Vienna. Sheedy again curling one in towards Sharp. And Gray couldn't quite get in there. But a good start by Everton. He's brought a whole coachload of his relatives here. Ratcliffe. Graham Sharp. Peter Reed. Just in the England squad, of course. As is Gary Stevens now, with this cross coming in. And it needed Gaga's interception at the expense of a corner to get Rapid Vienna out of trouble. As the corner comes in for Trevor Steven, not a particularly good one. Sheedy giving him a chance to repair it. Thought it was coming to Gray there for a moment. This is Packelt, beaten by Sheedy. They try to get a 1-2 going, and Weber gets it back. Gary Stevens, he really has got some length on these throws tonight, and Graham Sharp getting there with a backward header. Packelt completely missing his. Sheedy. Gray, back for Sheedy! Tremendous save, a great move by Everton. Explosive finishing with the right foot there by Kevin Sheedy. It could be more problems. Andy Gray up there. And it was Gaga who got it over the crossbar, but the whistle had gone. Sanja. Kristic. Quarter of an hour gone. No score. Franchard. He's got inside Ratcliffe. And a brilliant challenge there by Ratcliffe. Now Gray. Free kick in. Sharp, Mountfield, Gray are all in there. Curling in towards the keeper. Mountfield with the header again, but this time too high. International 2. Here he is. Vanden Hauwe with a long cross there. Consell again up well, but unfairly challenged by Andy Gray. And the free kick will be on. Play on, said the referee. So Sheedy with just a chance to poke it in there towards Bracewell. The cross towards Andy Gray. It didn't quite reach him. It looked for a moment as though it was going to. Oh, a lovely bit of play again by Everton. As Bracewell gets into line for a shot, just wide of the Rapid goal. Almost from the first whistle. Comes out to Peter Reid. Sheedy crossing it again. The quality of that cross is there. Mountfield trying to get on the end of it. Goal kick. Pulled his way through there. Bracewell really stiffened up the midfield. And Gaga again beating Sharp to it. But here's Pat Vanden Hauwe. Again, a good-looking cross coming in. The Austrians missed it. And so too did Andy Gray. With the corner for Everton. Keeper coming for it over Andy Gray's head. Gary Stevens trying to return it. Goal kick. There's Sheedy again. They're buzzing and they're busy. And a good ball. The flag has stayed down for Andy Gray on the far side. Sharp's gone into the box. Bracewell's come up. Here's Gary Stevens. There's plenty of blue in there. But that time the cross wasn't quite good enough. To the ball for Histridge here. And the cross coming in. And Krankel's header. Looks as though it's going to be Histridge who will fire one. Frankjar. Well, that wasn't in the Panenka mold by a long way. The Rapid manager has been studying videos of Everton. He came to see their match against West Ham at Goodison Park. It's Sheedy curling it. Mountfield on the far side! And it's been ruled out. Andy Gray's goal will not count.
Well, but I thought the decision was a bit harsh, actually, because the lad didn't move till the ball had been played. But I'd have to see it again. He's offside as well.
Offside, no problem. It looks suspiciously it may have been the other way, but the referee's given Everton the free kick. Here's Gary Stevens. Here is Gary Stevens, but then stopped. Trevor Stephen sending the ball out to Sharp, but it won't reach Gray. And whistle. The first 45 minutes dominated almost completely by Everton, but nothing to show for it on the score sheet. And as Brian Clough says, they will need to go in and get their feet up and tell themselves to be patient and stay composed. Rapid Vienna 0, Everton 0.
Back on the pitch, let's rejoin our commentary team of Brian Clough and Brian Moore.
Count. Kevin Sheedy with a long ball there, which Browneder heads for Stevens now to play forward. I wonder, Elton Wells be down on the
More in 5 minutes than they were in 45.
Sheedy curling one in, and Mountfield getting in. I thought that was sure to go over for the goal kick. And now he's got to get back and defend. There's Histridge, and here's Krankel. Stevens has got to cut him off. Frankjar is waiting in the middle. Keenast is coming up fast, but it's still with Hans Krankel. And Ratcliffe putting it behind for another Rapid Vienna corner. And 32-year-old striker with it. Finding Histridge. Deep cross towards the far side, and Everton getting it away quite comfortably. And a powerful shot there from Gaga. Liner putting it in, and Southall gathering quite comfortably. Mountfield up there again. Stephen once again with the corner. Floated in there. The keeper didn't get to it, and in the end, Histridge hacking it away anywhere to safety. Everton throw then. Vanden Houw. To Reed. Now back to Reed again from Ratcliffe. At Vanden Houw. Keenast getting it away. Mounfield's header might just put Reed in the clear. Bracewell. And again. And the cross this time towards Andy Gray. Ristich. Oh, the back pass might come to Sharp. He's got Andy Gray in there. That's the goal! Given away by Vienna in the end. And Andy Gray capitalised with help from Graham Sharp superbly. There's the back pass that was never going to reach its man. Here comes Graham Sharp. Eluding the keeper, eluding the challenge. He looks up. What a ball that is. And what a lovely left foot finish there by Andy Gray. Everton in the lead. Brian Clough.
I do realise it was a bad back pass, but Sharp does absolutely magnificently here. He could have gone down there for a start. He even finds time to look up, and then he nearly puts it through the goalkeeper's hands. In fact, I think he did. And Gray tucks it in beautifully.
Well, it was the goal that Everton richly deserved. And now they'll go storming forward and look for another one. Sharp and Gray, the men just brought in by Jockstein into the Scottish squad for the games against England and Iceland, have combined superbly. And Stevens will take it. Garger away. Here's Gary Stevens. Trying to get Stevens in again. And right across the face of that rapid goal. Now there could be a break on. Gers with fresh legs. Getting past Bracewell. Frankel there. Can he finish it off? Reed is there doing well. And finding Stephen. And now it's with Vanden Houw. Sharp. Stevens outside here. And the cross is met by Weber. Sharp again. The cross towards Andy Gray. Knocks it down this time for Pat Vanden Houw. Kevin Sheedy on the far side. A good cross coming in. And Weber stretched to the limit to get a header to that one. And Bracewell's shot is high and wide. Reed leading by 1-0. Bracewell. And again, getting it back. Everton fans are enjoying this. Bracewell again, but can they find the explosive finish? The dummy by Stephen. It's Paul Bracewell again, the little chip in for Trevor Stephen. Oh, a magnificent save. Some save there by Consell. But what a lovely piece of play by Trevor Stephen. Making that brilliant shooting chance for himself, and a fine piece of keeping. Brian Clough, let's see the corner first, Brian, and then we'll see what Gary Stevens can do here. It's a deep one again. Andy Gray there with his header, and that was nodded away by Garger. That would have gone in. Quality play by Trevor Stevens. Gary Stevens, a little quick there, and here's Trevor Stephen on his way again. Sharp's gone to the near post. Gray's at the back post. Played down this time for Graham Sharp. Hit by Gary Stevens away over the top. And they're going to